Hello everybody, it is I, You2Cool, back again, and today I'm going to be reviewing the VR Toy Freddy Mystery Mini. This was produced by Funko in 2022. Just a while back, I reviewed 8-Bit Baby, one of the FNAF AR original characters, in quotes, because she's based on Sister Location's Game Sprite. She was part of Arcade Mayhem, and now I'm going to review the other two figures from Arcade Mayhem, VR Toy Freddy, and System Error Toy Bonnie, who was actually my first ever Mystery Mini, as I went over in the last video. I also got Radioactive Foxy in the lot as well. The mini lot I got 8-Bit Baby in, of course. So, very excited. Very happy to be reviewing FNAF merch. I don't really get to do that very often, since I don't really grab new FNAF merch as much, but, you know, it's always a treat. VR Toy Freddy is, of course, a skin of Toy Freddy. He was introduced in Five Nights at Freddy's Special Delivery AR, the now defunct mobile game. Unfortunately, you can't play the regular AR anymore. But when it was active, Arcade Mayhem was one of the most popular, waves, I guess you'd call it. It came with the 4 characters, the 3 toy animatronic skins, and 8-Bit Baby. Stink's Mangle got left out of it. I think like a Virtual Boy inspired Mangle would have gone really hard, but I guess we already kind of covered that with System Error Toy Bonnie. Alright, so VR Toy Freddy is mostly made out of this translucent purple plastic, which looks really, really dope. He has this big VR headset, which is sort of the main thing. What's really funny is that in UCN, Toy Freddy's, shown to be like an irate gamer, which is just such a funny characterization for this kind of nothing burger character. And so the giant VR headset on this character kind of makes it even funnier. There is a variant of this guy called Livewire Toy Freddy. As you can see on the box, he was sort of the main Freddy shown here. And he also was one of the only 1 out of 72 minis. The other being, what was the name of this one? Arctic Ballora. As you can see, VR Toy Freddy was just a 1 out of 6. 8-Bit Baby was a 1 out of 12. I didn't really go over the rarity in the last video, so making up for it now. I like that you can see the strap is molded in all around Toy Freddy. I like that that's how much effort really went into this. I didn't really collect the mystery minis when they were out. I only really tried getting 8-Bit Baby because she's such a unique figure, different from anything else I've seen, whereas the rest of the mystery minis kind of seem generic. Just don't really stick out to me. Some of them do look good, and some of them I wouldn't mind owning, but I don't really think I want to go out of my way to get these, If I ever see them in like a garage sale or something, I would probably pick them up, but, he has these little lines here to cover his buttons, his little microphone, and an open jaw. Yeah, so overall a pretty solid mini. I'm going to quickly compare him to the plush. Please, in the comments, let me know if you want to see FNAF plush reviews. I have a couple. I got the plush one day because I was getting another plush for a friend. I offered to. And I really liked how the VR Toy Freddy plush looked, and so I decided to just buy it. It has this nice, sort of shiny purple fabric, and it just looks really nice. The rest of it's printed, sadly, but I guess that's sort of intentional, because, VR Toy Freddy is supposed to be, like, digital, so there's no plastic nose here. It has this really loose, wavy hat. It has this really nice texture. So I think the biggest issue with this mystery mini is probably the inaccurate shade of purple. I think this is more accurate to the shade of purple VR Toy Freddy is in-game. But this is a pretty solid, figure. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, no, Freddy fell down on Foxy. I was hoping it would stay Sable. Sable? Silver Sable? Stable. I know, but all my plushes seem to be... All my Freddys specifically seem to be really lopsided. I don't know why. Very strange. Quickly, I want to show off a little bit of the little digital line patterns, sort of circuitry patterns that Freddy has. In case you didn't see them first time around, just making sure they're really obvious, because here's a look at his base. Yep. BRM 211216. Very strange. Made in Vietnam. Hold on. I think this is more detailed than the 8-bit baby feet little tag thing. Okay, never mind. They're both, In case you're wondering, yes, this is the same Funko that makes the Funko Pops that everyone knows and aren't really doing too hot right now. They actually lost the FNAF license to Jazzwares. Funko still makes FNAF figures every now and again, but they aren't the main company that makes Five Nights at Freddy's merch anymore. So not as many mystery minis, not as many plushies. You know, I think it's locked specifically to, I want to say, just the Funko Pops. Which is kind of a shame, because I do think Funko did make some solid items, but definitely they started running out of steam a little later on into the lifespan of Five Nights at Freddy's. Which is a bit of a shame. So yeah, overall, Toy Freddy is a pretty solid item. There's one more thing I want to do before I go. I want to quickly show what Toy Freddy looks like when you shine a light through him, since he is translucent. Yeah, that looks dope, doesn't it? Yeah, that's good. In short, this is a pretty solid little figure. If you want to go for it, it's not that expensive online. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I hope you all enjoy the review, and I shall see you all around. Bye-bye!